Okay, so when you're practicing value, we typically practice it with pencil first, but with your Frankenhauer Master Study, you're actually going to be using a black watercolor paint. But we typically practice this with pencil first. If you're choosing to do the just pencil practice, that's fine. You're going to find, I hope, a connection to the work you did with your Picasso Master Study. Typically, and you'll see different artists will do this differently, I consider 1 my lightest value. So I'm going to start by just drawing a simple rectangle and then breaking it into 5 pretty much equal squares. I'm going to consider this my white, and this is going to be my darkest value. This is my medium, okay? So there's a lot of ways you can do this. Some people like to do with hatching, which is just strokes like this, and the closer your strokes are together, the darker your value gets. Some people like to then cross hatch it, and then the amount of times they go over it, the darker it gets. So hatching is an option. You might also, using our technique from Picasso, just hit it with an overhand pencil. And I find the simplest way to do this is to do the whole thing 2 through 5 in one really light gray. Okay? So now I'm going to leave 2 alone, and I'm going to hit 3, 4, and 5 again. About the same amount of pressure. Don't worry about the edges. Okay? So now I've got a nice step for 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to leave 3 alone and hit 4 and 5 again. So this is not taking a lot of pressure from me to do this. I'm just building layers of my pencil. And now I'm going to leave 4 alone, and I'm going to hit 5. Okay? And now I've got my 5-step value scale. Simple. Takes just a couple of minutes.